All right. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Tea Time Tuesday. Happy New Year. I am so excited. We are excited at the Renewal Center because this is our first tea time of the new year. So that means make sure that you like and share this broadcast. All right. We're excited to be here with you. Even on the cold day, the
Mhm.
sun is shining. And so we are just thankful to be here with all of you this morning. Have a wonderful, beautiful day and
Yeah.
embrace this tea time. We are excited, Carmela, to
Yes.
be here with you this 2025 for Tea Time Tuesday.
Right.
All right. Yes, absolutely. So make sure to like and share this broadcast. If you want to view us over there on YouTube, go ahead and view us over on YouTube. Like and share our YouTube channel as well. All right. And so, again, welcome to Tea Time. We're excited. And again, we want to say Happy New Year to all of you out there. Make sure that you have your tea or coffee or water of choice and embrace us for this first tea time of the new year. Happy New Year from the Renewal Center to all
Yes.
of you, to our tea time community, and for all of those who are first time viewers. Again, welcome to Tea Time. Welcome to Tea Time, and we are excited to be here with all of you this afternoon. Hello there, Monique. Hello there, Nita. Good afternoon to both of you. All right, there's our executive director, Patrick J. Brown, saying, I am renewal. That is right, Patrick. We
Yes.
are renewal. Good afternoon, living in faith. Happy New Year to all of you. And so we're going to go ahead and start off with our tea of the week.
All right.
Our tea of the week is peppermint tea. And this is such, and I'm sure everybody has had this. And if you have not, this is a great tea. It is a refreshing tea. It gets good and it helps with your tummy. There are so many benefits of peppermint tea, so relaxing, and just a great altogether tea. I love peppermint tea as well. Good afternoon to all of you. So the Renewal Center's tea of the week is peppermint tea. All right, Carmela, how do you feel about peppermint tea?
Oh, I like peppermint tea. I love it with a little cream in there too.
Yes, a little cream.
Little
Yeah.
top
You
to
like
it.
your teas with the cream. You put the
I
cream.
do. I
Yes.
like it. Yes, I do. Especially
Yes,
peppermint.
and absolutely great. So again, welcome to Tea Time. Glad you all are here. Our tea of the week is peppermint tea. And what teas are you having out there? If you're having tea, if you're having coffee, if you're having water. Today, I'm not having my usual Earl Grey or hibiscus, but today I'm having Lady Grey tea. And
All
I'm going to
right.
take a sip of this tea while you guys share with us what teas you're having for your
Lady.
afternoon or what you are currently drinking on. All right, peppermint, yes. All right. In coffee, no.
This is good. This is good. So you're drinking the lady is drinking Lady Grey, who always drinks Earl Grey tea.
Yes. So I
Okay.
have Lady Grey. All
Yes.
right. Monica's having French vanilla coffee. I see that Living in Faith says that peppermint is her number one favorite tea. I see Alicia's having black tea. All right.
Mhm.
Great. I was thinking, Alicia, of having the black tea this morning. I was gonna put some lemon and honey in it, but then I seen that Lady Grey I bought. I said, no, I'm gonna drink this morning.
Yes.
All right, black tea it is. All right, living in faith every day says that she's having black tea and water simultaneously. All right. Renita is having her famous lemon water. I
Mhm.
will, Renita, I will be having my lemon water after this tea. I was just waiting for it to get cold. I added a little orange to it, this special type of orange, and it really is really good. I have to share that with you. What type of orange I use inside of it. All right, Nicole is drinking cinnamon coffee.
Okay.
I've never had
Now,
cinnamon coffee,
now
but
that
Nicole usually has very different teas and
yes.
coffees and things. That sounds great. All right, Ice Lady Butler, Happy New Year. Good old Earl Grey black tea. All right. That is one of my favorite teas. My favorite tea is Earl Grey tea, and then it's the hibiscus tea, along with, I drink a lot of teas. I have a lot of different teas, and I just love tea. Hot, cold. So yeah. So good afternoon again, everybody. Welcome to Tea Time.
Yes.
As you know, we're going to go into our locate yourself. I think that's next.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have never been on Tea Time before, locate yourself is when we take a time to just pause, because we know Tea Time is all about pause, resetting, and building resilience. And so this is our time that we take to pause. We kind of stop, we kind of we breathe like in and out, we relax, we allow our thoughts and minds to slow down. We just take that moment before we go into our tea time content, which is going to be led by Carmela this afternoon. So let's go ahead and take a moment to just locate ourselves. All right. All right. Isn't that great? I tell you, that moment of pause was great. Carmela, I can appreciate that fall look and that waterfall that's falling. You
Yes.
hear that,
Water.
the sounds of the water. That is absolutely great. Again, that was our locate yourselves. And I'm going to go ahead and turn this over to Carmela, who's going to lead us in our tea time today.
Thank you, Hope. And Happy New Year once again to everyone. We're so excited. Everybody is here. We see all of you out there, and we are ready to dive into uh, our renewal practice today. We're going to kick off the new year talking about opportunities. What do you think about that, Hope? Opportunities.
I think that's great, especially that's a wonderful way to start off, the new year.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And I'm looking forward to tea time. I'm ready to take my notes and actively listen. And I hope all of you guys have your tea time notebooks.
Yes, and we're so excited that you are sharing this on your platforms because we want to kick off the new year with opportunities. So, we're going to get started today, and I hope everyone will have their tea time journals out so they can glean from this, and we all can have this discussion today about opportunities. So, let's go. Opportunity matters. And so, we're going to talk about seizing opportune moments. Seizing opportune moments. And this is something everybody can glean in because we all have opportunities. We just came into a new year, 2025, and many of us, we have done some things. We have done our planning, we've done goal setting. We've done some rearranging. Some of us, I know I'm doing rearranging. I've been rearranging the house, all kind of different things,
Mhm.
clearing out things, setting up order. Maybe we've done some real reflecting. How many of you out there, Tea Time community, you've been doing some reflecting coming into 2025 and, things you want to do to go forward? Because this is a great time to do that. We're already in the second week. And so we're looking at opportunities, and this is a great time for us to position ourselves for opportunity, right? To grow and to maximize our growth. And so I know with opportunities, all of us are here to learn things, positive changes. I've made some shifts already in the new year. And so this is a time when we talk about opportunities to extract information, to build potential in our lives and to prepare ourselves for advancement. And so a lot of us, when the new year rolls around, not just calendar year, but then just within what we're doing, we look for opportunities. And sometimes we don't focus in as much on the fact that opportunities make a difference. And as we take time to talk about that, seizing the moment is a great way for us to take in good opportunities when it arises. Some of
Yes.
us have missed opportunities because we kind of glossed over them or just kind of skated through them, or we just weren't aware. I hear that you want to say something, Hope.
No, I was just saying that I agree. What you're saying. This is what you're sharing is really good. Yeah, I
Mhm.
definitely agree. Yeah, this is a good
Okay.
one. Hmm.
Okay. Well, great opportunities for growth and learning can be projected right in front of us and be positioned right in front of us. Sometimes opportunities are right there, and it poses a good way for us to pause. It gives us an opportunity to reset ourselves and to build resilience, right? And so, in areas that we can sharpen ourselves. And so, I get excited when I talk about that. And it's really important that we take the time to know that it's beneficial for us or be willing to even act on these opportunities that we placed ourselves in. Because I think that when we move into opportunities, it helps us with self-actualizing. It helps us with self-awareness and becoming fully engaged in real time. Because how many of you guys out there have had opportunities and then you thought about it like, oh, I missed that opportunity if I would have just focused in or lean in a little more. So when opportunity arises for us to learn, to glean from, or to position ourselves to advance, it causes us to pause because opportunities do matter. And so we should take advantage of it, right? And so I see a comment coming in, and then we're going to go into a scenario. Living in Faith every day is saying, I reflect daily, every evening, reflection regarding opportunities, goals, etc. I do quarterly as well as an end of the year review. And that is so good, Nichelle. That's so good because if we don't take the opportunities that avail us, then sometimes we'll miss those little intricate things that can make a difference in our lives. So when we talk about opportune moments and opportunities, I'm going to throw out this scenario. And I want everybody to place yourself in this scenario and come up with some solutions about opportunity. And this is a good time here at Tea Time at the beginning of the year to talk about opportunity so we can position ourselves in 2025, right? On our jobs, in our occupation, in our businesses, in our families, in our own leisure time, opportunities because we want to grow. Okay, so let me throw out this scenario. Scenario number one, you have always had an excitement and an interest in learning about a particular culture by the way of traveling or via traveling to that destination. You have not had the opportunity to travel yet, but desire to do so in years to come. What window of opportunity could arise or you can create in the present to begin learning about that culture? So I want you to think about that because sometimes I use this as an example because even in myself, there's a lot of different cultures or different things out there that I would love to learn about, but I can't get on the plane right now, as you know, if I want to and go there to that destination. But there could be a window of opportunity that comes up or arise. How can I create in the present or begin learning about that culture without actually getting on the plane? Let's think
Mm.
about opportunity. Hope I hear you got some wheels spinning back there you want to share?
Oh, yeah, yes, I do because
Go right ahead.
being able
Travel
to,
buff.
yeah, being able to travel abroad. What I usually do is I begin to research the culture,
Mm-hmm.
um, the customs, the different things. So I do a lot of like reading and research, um, in understanding like what's going on in the particular culture. Also, just even sometimes looking at some videos, informational tools regarding the culture, Also, I begin to start looking at the language of the culture, like what the language that they speak.
Mm.
Because some cultures, even though you go certain places, they may speak different. Of course, they speak a different dialect. So I look into that as well. So that is my way of actually being able to learn about that. I do research in advance so I can know what's going on. I did find out, and I want to share that sometimes learning this can help, even because certain cultures in when you travel abroad, some things may be even be offensive that we have in the United States that may not be offensive, even with certain types of foods and things
Mhm.
that they may serve. And so, kind of just getting the information and being excited about learning about other cultures. I'm always
Yes.
excited to learn about other cultures beyond, my home of origin. So,
Mhm.
yeah, that's how I do that. I'll just research, do some reading, even getting some magazines.
Very
There's just different things to find out, what's the culture norms in the place that I want to go to.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. And I love that. And you're going right in the direction of
Yeah,
what I'm talking about. I'm going to put this
yeah.
back up. We got a lot of remarks coming in.
You
Hope
know
made
what?
some good points. Go ahead, Hope.
Another point. If you're wanting to go and travel abroad, you need to go ahead and get a passport.
Okay. See, I'm loving this.
Because
There it
sometimes we're like, we want to go here and there and we don't have,
right.
be ready already. Have the passport ready in hand.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
love
I
this.
want to add that.
No,
Okay.
no, this is good. This is good because there's an excitement behind it. And I knew you were going to jump in when we talked about traveling with this scenario. And the reason what I like about what Hope shared is really what I want to really pull in and hone in on. I'm going to show it again. And we got a lot of responses coming in. This is
Yeah.
really great. Is this what window of opportunity could arise or you could create right now in the present, beginning to learn
Hmm.
about the culture. And one thing I liked about, she said research. That's what I would do. Research, take a class, read, discover new things. It's all about action. It's about going beyond. And if you want to go and you can't go to wherever you want to go to learn about that culture, get your passport. Start making provisions. Start making the step. The opportunity opens when we make the step, the necessary steps. If we want to learn about a culture, it doesn't necessarily mean we have to get on a plane right now. But as Hope has said, and as we're going to go into our Tea Time community and find out what you all are saying, it's all the opportunity opens up when we take the step. Well, the opportunity is there, it's always there, but we have to have this, make the steps to seize the moment, right? So if the magazines or the tour guide or if the video or the vlog is out there or a podcast or something is out there for us to, I know I go on YouTube if I want to find out some stuff and I'll sit there and I'll go on my trip right there and find out what is it, what is about the culture, and read and learn and digest. So Hope, I love this. It's all about action. It's all about stepping out and really, if you want the opportunity, you see the opportunity, create the window to open to walk into it. Let's see what our Tea Time community is saying, because we got a lot coming in today.
Right. That's
I
good.
see, as you were talking about research and language, our executive director, he came in and said, listen to someone from the culture with humility and curiosity.
That's good.
I
Yes.
love those
Yes.
two words.
Yes.
Being humble enough to, okay, I want to learn. So you don't know everything about it. So you're
Mhm.
learning. That's such a good approach and posture to be in, is to have humility to learn and then be curious, ask questions, go beyond the scope of just, I see that's there, or that, okay, there's the culture, or maybe I see a magazine. Go beyond that, read into it to see more. And with humility, there's so much more that can come out of that. I see you shaking your head. Hope you want to say something before I present the rest of
Oh
the.
no, that's that. I mean, I'm just agreeing with Patrick and what Patrick has stated about listening to someone from the culture. You
Mm-hmm.
know, go beyond just looking at pictures online. I mean, we see the pictures,
There you go.
find out what's going on in the culture. Maybe somebody at your job. If you work at a job where there's people it's a multi, diversified type job where different cultures are there, I
Right.
do that a lot. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I'll ask, well, how is it? Well, what do you guys do? Like, what's the custom? I ask those questions. That's why I like interacting with different people from different cultures because I learn. And so that is very good with Patrick said. He said humility and
Humility.
curiosity. Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
really good. Yeah.
And I love this because it's all about engaging and
Mhm.
being open to learn. And that's where we talk about growing. And when we seize the moment, it's going to produce some level of growth in our lives. Just it's not just reading, like you said, or seeing the picture, but engaging and you'll find out everything you need to know about a subject or a subject matter by engaging someone that knows about it.
Yeah.
And so this is a good way to set ourselves and posture ourselves in a position to learn and grow by engaging and being creating the window of opportunity. So we couldn't fly today or next week, but we created the opportunity by getting involved and making that first step. And I see, hello, Polly. My brother's out there. Would you like to read this? Hope?
Sure. Paulie says, with the availability of the internet, you can research in advance. Talk to people you may know from the area. So he's saying kind of the same thing as Patrick
Mm-hmm.
is saying.
Yes.
And that's really good. I mean, we have the benefit of the internet. The internet, we can research, read, hear people talking about it. Thank you so much for sharing, Paulie, regarding the question. That's good. That's good.
Here's another one.
All right. Living in Faith every day says, I used to watch the Travel Channel and it was always insightful from there. I would research and look into the areas that stood out to me the most.
Mm-hmm.
Travel Channel. Yes.
This is good. This is so good.
Mhm.
Thank you all. Researching. And Nicole, she's sharing this with us as well. You say, oh, go ahead, Hope.
So, okay. Stay prepared for opportunities. I
Mm-hmm.
still kick myself about missing out on a free trip to Europe because I was lax in renewing my passport. It taught me a valuable lesson I will never forget. Wow, thank you so much for sharing that, Nicole. Absolutely, just being prepared.
Thank you.
Patrick says, become a cultural uh,
Chameleon.
chameleon. Okay, that's what I was looking at. Chameleon. All right. Thank
Yes.
you so much.
Learning to
Thank
get
you so
learning
much.
to get in
Yeah,
there.
and that's great because what we understand about the chameleon is that it's able to adjust in any environment.
Yes, yes.
Hmm.
This is so
Yeah.
good.
So
And
that is good.
we got some great interaction today, and I know this resonates with everyone because sometimes we do see opportunity and we may not move out in opportunity for whatever reason, but the whole gist of today is to take a look at opportunities. Opportunity matters, so we want to seize the opportune moments that we have. So we just got through talking about scenario number one, which was so good, and that means we can step out. There are opportunities, but sometimes we have to create the window to open so we can walk in those, or create a door, or seize the moment that we're already in and use the resources that we have and the tools available. And so I'm really excited about that, learning about the culture. It doesn't take much. It's just when we see the opportunities, sometimes opportunities are planned, sometimes they're spontaneous. And either way, it's how we gauge them, these opportunities, or how we determine how we can make it to make the use of them, or how we view them, how we embrace them. So sometimes we can seize rare opportunities if we could just take action right then and there. Do y'all agree, Tea Time Tuesday? Yes, I know you do. Because we all, just as Nicole was saying, sometimes opportunities come and then later we regret that we didn't move out when the window of opportunity was there. And so we can see new opportunities as an open window. I'm excited about that. Number one, see opportunities as an open window. It's a new time. Let's say it's a new time on your calendar with your course and your goals, or a new time to launch something. A new opportunity may mean a new moment to try something new. A new opportunity may mean a new time to solve problem or problem solve, a new opportunity or new moment to relearn or unlearn. I want you to put your thinking caps on here. How about a new opportunity comes along, and it could be a moment in time to recreate or ignite something, or a new opportunity to go beyond what you've ever done before, which is stretching. So when we look at opportunities, they do matter. And so if we take the time to see opportunities as open windows, that would be a great way for us to learn. I see a comment coming in, and our executive director saying, you don't do what you expect, you do what you inspect, investigate the opportunity. You know, I want to park right here with that, because that's a really good comment and a really good nugget for us to look at. I want to look at that word investigate, because investigate means we go beyond the scope of what we know. We become so curious that we're able to look up what opportunities are there. What is this meaning to me? Why is this relevant? What am I learning with this opportunity? The word inspect is to really dig and to really look at what you're doing, you know, and how is this making me grow? And, you know, I really love that. Do you want to say anything about this response, Hope?
Oh no, I think it's very good. I mean, the investigation,
Mm-hmm.
you inspect, and as he says, investigate the opportunity. Investigate the opportunity, see if it's something that you really want to do, really want to engage in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we just, and it's okay because we say leap, or you like you said, spontaneous. Sometimes we can jump into certain, situations. But again, it's always good to investigate, to see if this is something and an opportunity that I really would like to be a part of. And so that investigation takes place on our side, on our behalf, by being active,
Mm-hmm.
and being involved and being engaged.
I like that. I like what you were just, responding to him about. That is the fact that we don't even realize if this is something we want to move in or not, but investigating and first analyzing and seeing if this is appropriate for us makes a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, we just keep moving. And
Yeah.
so this is, looking at things as learning opportunities. So thank you for sharing that, Patrick. And we are going to move into our next part of really looking at what opportunities mean. So we looked at opportunities as an open window. Now let's take a look at opportunities as being fresh start.
Hmm.
An opportunity could really be a fresh start. Have you ever needed a fresh start? Because sometimes opportunities arise in the moment or present itself as a new canvas to begin again. Mm-hmm. I like that. Sometimes we've encountered opportunities, and it really put us in a place of, this is new. I can start new. I'm going to speak to that because I've had some work done here at my house, and with the whole, it's like a fresh canvas in some areas. I remove things, I rearrange it. It looks different. It's refreshing. It's new, and it's a new canvas to work with. And so you think about the whole thing about decluttering. We talk about that in the Renewal Center all the time. When you look at this new fresh canvas, this new fresh start, 2025, we're just getting started. It's a way to see the room different. It's a way to get rid of the old. It's a new way of refreshing ourselves or reorganizing things, reorganizing what we're going to do or how we do things.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Think about the books that are around you. Think about the instructions that you read. Just
Mm-hmm.
everything could be a new canvas just to start new. So look at opportunities or these opportune moments as a way of a new canvas to begin again. Maybe some of us are in a place of, I need to begin again in some areas. And you can use this as an opportunity, the moment to do so. Whatever the moment arises that you feel, hey, this is a good time. I see this opportunity. Use that opportunity as a way as to have a fresh canvas. I see some remarks coming in here. Yes, Patrick, open window. Hashtag fresh start.
Yes,
So
yes.
opportune moments bring us a new canvas, a new way of seeing things. Sometimes we just have an opportunity that says fresh start. So you can begin again or begin something new. So not only that, how about the next phase? If we have a fresh start, opportunity also shows us that we can see things through a fresh lens.
Yes.
Hmm. Have
Mm.
you ever was hope I'm behind the scenes, but I'm still gonna keep that picture up there. Have you ever or was looking at something? And this could be all of you out there. It could have actually been something you were looking at physically, or you came back later, some other time, and you saw that whole thing differently. It
Hmm.
didn't even look like,
Yes.
it didn't look anything like, I'm going to take
Hmm.
Patrick's remark that it didn't take anything, it didn't look like anything that you saw before. But when you
Yes.
came back with another lens, or you were able to gauge it at a different angle, and you're like, you know what? Or another point of view, and you saw something in a different way.
Yes.
It's something you didn't even notice before because your whole angle, or you saw it through fresh lens. It's like when my glasses are dirty, our glasses are dirty. It's like when you clear it, you're like, oh, okay, I can see.
Yes.
Right? So we kind of
Yes.
look at that as, going back to this, renewal practice of not only, looking at things with a fresh canvas, but looking at opportunities through a fresh lens. Whatever it is, what did you see now?
Yeah.
Because if you're seeing it in a different way, it's going to influence you in a different way. So view opportunities through a fresh lens. Sometimes
Hmm.
we got to go back to the conversation. Sometimes as new opportunities come, we need to seize the moment by changing our perception of what a
Yes.
situation or occurrence looks like in
Mm.
order for us to learn or in order for us to grow. It's a great way to invoke change and growth in our lives when we go back and change the lens that we see through. For example, it could be a way that you interpret a conversation or a discussion or a process or even an occurrence. Maybe an opportunity gives you new insight and it could shift you into a new direction, all because you changed your lens, the way that you looked at it. So that's a good opportunity may come available for you to, like, let me stop, let me pause, let me gauge this and see it through a new lens, and might be an opportunity for us to grow in a new way. I see a remark coming in. Hey, it's Patrick again. Okay.
All right. Patrick says, might be time to reframe the way I look at myself, others, and the
Mhm.
world. This is good.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
I like that word reframe.
Mhm. Yeah.
Sometimes we just need a new frame altogether with the lens.
Yes.
It gives us a new look, right? It gives us a
Give
whole
a new
new view.
look. Right.
And so I
Hmm.
really like the fact that, not only do we get a fresh canvas, a new window of opportunity, new fresh lens, but now we even move into a place of enjoy opportunities as a new endeavor.
Hmm.
Think about it, tea time community. Some of our biggest moments of enjoyment is embarking on a new endeavor. You've been wanting to move into achieving that thing, whatever that thing is. You've been wanting to move in this area. You've been really wanting to actualize that goal, crystallize that goal, and now attempting to do something that may have been challenging. Maybe you're like, no, I didn't want to do that, but now you have tenacity and a drive to step out simply because you have a new opportunity. There's a window of opportunity that's opening the airway for you to just do something different, to step out in that challenge. And some of the biggest and greatest moments of enjoyment that we have is because we're seizing the moment of the goals that we want or the aspirations. And then we get the fulfillment that comes with it because we've taken the time to actually seize the moment. Hope I see you shaking your head.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm just agreeing with everything you're saying. This is really good tea time here. This is really good information, this afternoon. So I'm thankful for it. Yes, absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that.
Mhm.
I when I think about this whole thing right now, about enjoying new opportunities as a new endeavor, we use opportune moments as a launching pad for encouragement or empowerment. And it really helps us to commit to doing something that we believe that we could never have done before. And so I love this question, and I pose it sometimes, and it says, what would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? And so as we think about that quote, if a window of opportunity comes up that says, okay, take the challenge, step out. And you've been wanting to do that thing, even though it's been hard, then you'll step out and do it hard too, right?
Mm-hmm.
You'll still step out. And really, this is a way you're saying, well, what does that have to do with Tea Time Tuesday? Because it builds resilience. It builds
Yes.
that I can do this and I'm going to redo this again, or I'll step out in a way that I never have before. And that is building resilience. And that just having the opportunity to do something as a new endeavor, something that maybe you never done before, you've been wanting to do, but it's been a challenge. So you take a look at seizing opportune moments, because opportunity matters, whether we create them ourselves or whether they're spontaneous. If you really think about it, I went out there, and as I was just really thinking about opportune, seizing the moment, there's a science behind it. So if you all ever have an opportunity, go take a look about the science that really is behind seizing the opportunity, because there are benefits to it. Seizing the opportunities can help us move forward differently and navigate differently. It helps build our potential. A lot of us, if we're engaging with others, or if we're aspiring to do things within ourselves, our own goals, or it helps prepare us for new advantages, and definitely helps us to see things differently. I see a remark coming in. Okay, living in faith every day. She's saying, I'm excited and looking forward to many new endeavors this year. Seizing the moment was my mindset shift in 2024, and 2025 is the continuation. Yay, me. Yes,
Yes.
Michelle. That's what it's about. Seeing opportunities, not just seeing them, but seizing them. So
Yes.
for sharing that. And I say, Patrick is saying, is it possible how I am looking at things impact the opportunity?
Yeah.
I believe that. Yeah. I think it does, because I believe personally that when we engage opportunities in particular ways, it influences us one way or the other. So how we gauge things, how we actually perceive it to be, could actually mean we are building confidence. I can do this. So you might move out, or you might see the situation that you're engaging in a new process. This is going to impact how I do things. So maybe this is a way for me to change the way that I'm doing it and make a shift. And so I thank you, Patrick, for sharing that. I see. Hi, Tanya. Seize the moment. Yes. And Lakeisha, she's coming in. And what I'm saying to myself, how does that impact?
Wow.
Exactly. Because when we're looking at seizing those opportune moments, we're looking at, how am I growing? How am I changing? Is this an opportunity for growth? Is this an opportunity to reframe? Is this an opportunity to think something see something through a new lens, through think it over again? Is this building me in any capacity?
Yeah.
Opportunities could be going back to the scenario. Those that are just chiming in, we had a scenario earlier where we asked the question, if there was some particular culture, it's an example, you might wanted to learn about. Well, if you couldn't fly there to that particular country, what could you do? Well, we talked about creating a window of opportunity. We talked about making action steps to do it. We talked about engaging and having research. And that's one of the things that really wanted to extract from our tea time today, our renewal practice, is opportunity is a way to get things in motion. And opportunity, when we seize it, those opportune moments, then it opens us up to grow and to ask questions. And like Patrick was saying, to build curiosity. So that's really it for our tea time today, as we're talking about our renewal practices. I would hope that as we move forward, as we start 2025, that we start looking for opportunities, looking for ways to expand. And we may not see things we may see things a little differently now. Is this an opportunity? Is this an opportunity for me to grow? Because there's opportunities that may arise in so many different ways, but how will we engage those opportunities is what matters. And so I see some remarks coming in. Let's see, what do we have here? Okay. Patrick is saying you don't need to be an expert to start. Absolutely.
All right. Yes, that's good. Yes.
Absolutely. Hope you want to say something to that.
Oh no, I was just saying that's good. I was
Mhm.
saying what Patrick shared. Yeah, I mean what he shared. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all of these principles we talked about today, I like that he said that you don't have to know everything. That's the whole gist behind opportunities and learning, being in a teachable moment and a teachable way, and with humility, is to start where we are and to want to learn. We want to lean into learning and to extract from opportunities that positive opportunities that will help us move forward. Thank you for sharing that, Patrick. You want to read Living in Faith every day?
You are sure. She says seizing the moments have been extremely impactful in my growth. Some opportunities I have seized while afraid because it was foreign to me, but it
Mhm.
was so worth it. Thank you for
Mhm.
sharing that. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. And Michelle, she's saying this. Sometimes we have to step over fear, yes, to take advantage of
Mm,
opportunities. I like that.
mhm.
Just seize the moment. Learn how to stop holding myself back. I like that takeaway, and what you're sharing right there, Nicole, because as I want to go back to living in faith every day. I like how she was saying, I've seized while afraid.
Yeah.
But it was foreign to me, but it was worth it. These are learning opportunities for us to do it, even do it. As Patrick said, we may not be experts. We might have to step beyond the box, outside of the scope of what we're learning, but the opportunities will stretch us. There's a stretching, even as we look through a different lens.
Mhm.
Well, that's not that hard, but I guess I can try. I can position myself to learn. And so now we're looking at a place of, okay, I'm a stretch. And that's a great part of learning for us. Patrick is saying, thank you for the reset today, Tea Time team. You're welcome.
Welcome. All right.
You want to take Monique's?
Sure. Monique saying take advantage of opportunities presented. You don't want to miss the moment. Thank you for sharing that, Monique. That's good.
Dr. Brown, thank you, Dad, for showing up. You want to read his?
Sure. Dr. Paul says how to view things. Low magnification lets you scan. High power lets you see further at the issue. Then oil immersion allows you to look
Wow.
further inside to identify what's there. Adjust the lens.
Wow. And
That is
I'm
good.
as Dr. Brown was sharing that, he's into laboratory science. So he's using some laboratory vernacular.
Yeah.
But it's true. It's digging in, and it's really like looking at from what
Right.
perspective are we looking,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
bringing in that microscope to see, is this an opportunity that I could really grow from? Thank you for sharing that, Dr. Brown.
Yes. That's good.
So we are just so grateful for this, and we hope that you put your takeaways. I know you guys have already put a lot of comments in the chat, but put your takeaways inside your journal and how you will move forward. Starting the day. Looking for opportunities, being mindful of opportunities, and positioning ourselves for
Mhm.
opportunity. I know that's what I'm going to be focusing in, starting the day and moving forward this year, looking for opportunities and how can I grow in them.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's Tea Time Tuesday and it's Giving Tuesday, and Hope is going to take us into our announcements for the Renewal Center.
All right. Great. All right. So, this is the opportunity that you can give to the Renewal Center. We invite you to give, that we will continue to be able to bring wonderful programming to our local and local community. We have several ways that you can be able to give. We have our website, we have text to give, we have PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, Venmo, and if you would like to mail a money order or check, you may do so to the addresses listed here. Again, join us on this Giving Tuesday by giving to the Renewal Center and being a part of the vision and mission of the Renewal Center. And we appreciate your giving in advance. And this is the opportunity that you can give. We want you to save the date. The sixth prophetic gathering is going to take place this year on April 4th through 5th, 2025. Please be alert that we will be having registration open soon for you so that you can register for this awesome time. This is our sixth prophetic gathering, and we are thankful.
Woo!
Hallelujah. We're thankful. 2020 to 2029, a decade of declaration and demonstration. And so we invite you to please make sure you take out your calendars right now and save the date for April 4th through the 5th, 2025. It's going to be held in Charlotte, North Carolina. All right, we invite you to join us tomorrow for Reforming Culture series, The Kingdom of God. This is held on Wednesday nights at 7:30 p.m. You can join us. This has been a phenomenal for the 2024. It has been absolutely amazing, and so we're going to be starting off our first session tomorrow. Reforming Culture. Please make sure to invite a friend again. This is Wednesdays at 7:30 p.m. Make sure that you have our app downloaded on your phone so that you can receive notifications and reminders of everything that we're doing. Reforming Culture. We are learning about the kingdom of God. We want to invite you for our New You Digital Discipleship, which is held on Sundays. Join us via Zoom, Sundays at 10 a.m. This is a phenomenal time with the Renewal Center team. And if you don't have a place where you're fellowshipping on Sunday mornings, we invite you to join us for our New You Digital Discipleship again at 10 a.m. And this is being held Zoom first Sundays that will be held via on Facebook. So we invite you to join us. Okay, here it is. See you there, ladies. We invite you to join us for the Renewal Center's Women at the Well Bible Study Series Saturday at on February 1st, 2025. It starts at 10:30 for our virtual Bible study. This has been a phenomenal Bible study. It's been going on over a year now. So we invite you to join us for this time. Please stay, looking at your emails and our social media pages for announcements regarding the Women at the Well Bible Study series. We invite you to join us for our grief recovery. We have individual grief sessions as well as our group sessions, which our group sessions are going to kick off this year. 2025, we'll be making an announcement. So look forward to that announcement. If you know anyone that's dealing with grief or if you need services for yourself, please contact the Renewal Center team. You can go to our website and you can fill out the information and we'll be sure to get back in touch with you. All roads lead to grief recovery. Look forward to the group sessions that will take place this year. All right, so there it is. That is our announcements. We want to thank you all for being engaged in our announcements, and the opportunity to be able to give is phenomenal. Phenomenal. So I'll go ahead and turn it back over to you, Pastor Mel.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And once again, we want to thank everyone for coming and joining us today. Hoping I had a great time with you today, our Tea Time community, as always, and kicking off the beginning of the new year. We hope that you will move forward in greater opportunities as the years, starts to move forward. And so just once again, we ask that you would continue to share this broadcast with others as we move forward in the year. And we'll be back here again next Tuesday, same time for more renewal practices. And we hope to see you guys really soon. later. As we always say here in the Renewal Center, I am renewal. Have a great day.
Great day, everyone.